When was the last time you looked at your past? Like really looked at it? Slowly flipping through your old photos, you see yourself running around as a small kid, unaware of the world ahead of them. A time where you felt like everything was possible. At the start of your childhood, it seems like nothing matters. But then you start to grow up. Suddenly, everything does. Sometimes the past feels more colorful than the world we're growing into. So what are we supposed to do when we grow up? Seems like such a simple question, but for me and maybe for you it's not. Growing up can feel like waves in the ocean, pulling you in every direction, and you'll never know where you'll end up. Do we focus on school? Do we enjoy our youth? Or can we finally bring back that imaginary color again? That feeling? And to find that answer, I went to people.
What's your name?
JC Miller.
I'm Anthony.
Ariana. Natalie.
Michelle. Marley Orlandi.
Johan.
Sophia.
Arpita Sony. Eddie Miller.
What's the best part about growing up?
Not having to worry about anything.
Meeting new people and making friends.
The best part about growing up is just enjoying the small things and learning from my mistakes and growing from them.
I would say the best part about growing up is probably the freedom and independence to do whatever you want.
Being a teenager can almost feel like freedom. Hanging out with friends, going downtown, and messing with your friends on the weekends is all pretty fun. But then it can just hit you. The once fun feeling about how great it was to be a teenager can suddenly be all gone. What's the worst part about being a teenager?
I'd probably say emotions.
Having to worry about all the
Emotions,
stuff
everything
social media, all that stuff. It just
Fit the standards
life
of
is-
everybody else.
I think that the worst part about growing up is just losing your innocence.
Everything that was once fun about being a teenager can start to feel empty, as everything around you starts to spiral. Grades can feel overwhelming, your emotions swing, relationship drama can feel like the end of the world. The urge to stay in bed all day, paralyzed by social media, can eat at you. And then comes the worst part of it all, the pressure to have it all figured out, to know exactly who you are, and to make sure you pick the right path. And in the middle of all that noise, you start to feel alone. Completely alone. Like the best parts of being a teenager, the freedom, the wonder, don't even register anymore. All you want to do is rewind back to your childhood, when things made sense, or fast forward to your future, or maybe they will. So I decided to take 2 trips, one to my past and one to my future. Ever since I was young, I've always wanted to move to LA and become a director. So when my friend said he was going on a trip to LA, I asked if I could join him. I hoped it might inspire me and help me figure out what to focus on as a teenager. But before heading into my future, I had to visit my past, to remember where this passion even came from. So for the first time in 4 years, I went back to my old elementary school, a place I haven't seen since the 6th grade. The moment I stepped back inside my old elementary school, I felt that color return, that nostalgic feeling. Memories came flooding back as everything felt more peaceful. It's wild how everything seems so small now. I remember when the 6th graders looked huge to me, when every teacher towered over me, when my biggest worry was the next spelling test or waiting for the new Michael Vey book to come out. Seeing my old elementary school makes me think of how much I've changed throughout the years. All the different phases I went through, and all the changes I've had. But one thing has never changed, and that was my dream of making films. Ever since my elementary school days, I've been chasing that dream. From the little short films I made when I was 7, to making TikTok videos that I used to grow my editing skills when I was 13. I've always been chasing this dream my whole life. And after visiting my old elementary school, it reminds me why I've been chasing this dream for so long. But it also reminds me why being a kid made me so happy, as I only have a few more years left of being a kid. And after getting done with my old elementary school, it was finally time to go to LA. And let me tell you, it was a lot different. Hollywood was massive. It was buzzing with energy, and all the peacefulness of the elementary school was gone. But not in a bad way, in an exciting, sometimes overwhelming way. There were so many corners to explore and so much life to take in. In LA, we visited the beauty of the beach. In Hollywood, we walked among the stars. And later, we even visited Warner Brothers Studios. It was incredible to see how the city moved so fast, loud, and alive. It was beautiful to see how Warner Brothers Studios made their movies, as I haven't been there since I was 8. It was like entering a whole new world, seeing where my favorite shows and movies were filmed. Seeing the chaotic but fun life of the city was amazing. It was like almost entering what people call the American dream. As this 3-day trip was coming to a close, it showed me a glimpse of where my future could be one day if I moved here. But as the trip was ending, I found myself almost wanting to go home. I know, it might sound cliche or abrupt, but it was the truth. Which was crazy, because all I've ever thought about is the future. And yeah, Hollywood is amazing, but that fast-paced energy made me miss the peacefulness of my hometown. Quiet comfort of the open skies, and the familiar roads. The future and the idea of me living here is cool. Maybe one day I'll live here, but I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I mean, I still want to be a kid for a little while, as my elementary school remind me of the fun of my youth. And if I just slow down through these high school years right now, I might look back at my high school days the way I look back at my elementary school days, seeing the enjoyment and the happiness I made during that time in my life. My friend told me that everyone looks at their past and their future, but never appreciates the present. I will still work hard to follow my dreams this summer, but I will also make sure I appreciate all the time I have left to grow up. We only live once, so I want to make the most of it.
What advice would you give to your younger self if you could?
The advice that I would give to my younger self is that, look at things in life. Make sure you think before you speak. Make sure you think before you make decisions. And go with your heart. If your heart tells you that's what you need to do, then go for it.
I'd probably tell my younger self to stay little and innocent a little bit longer than you want to and not grow up so fast, because life keeps moving a lot faster than you would want it to, and it usually isn't always the happiest time. So enjoy it when it is.
Just be more grateful and just enjoy the time that you have more.
I'd probably tell them to live in the moment and experience more.